Imagine a world on the precipice, a world consumed by fear and uncertainty. Picture a news ticker flashing urgently announcing the unthinkable. The United States has declared war on every nation. The world watches in disbelief. This is not a drill, this is not a movie, this is real. The declaration sends shockwaves across the globe. Alliances crumble, treaties become meaningless. The very fabric of international relations is torn apart. The world holds its breath, bracing for the storm that is about to break. The initial shock gives way to a chilling reality. This is a war unlike any other, a war without borders, without allies, without precedent. A war that threatens to consume the entire world in its flames. From the bustling metropolises of Asia to the quiet villages of Africa, the news spreads like wildfire. A palpable tension grips the world as people grapple with the enormity of the situation. The unthinkable has become a terrifying reality. The United States, with its sprawling military apparatus, stands as a colossus. Its military budget dwarfs that of any other nation. Its technological advancements are unparalleled. Its military bases encircle the globe. The numbers tell a stark story. The United States boasts over 1.3 million active-duty personnel, with hundreds of thousands more in reserve. Its arsenal includes thousands of aircraft, tens of thousands of tanks, and a nuclear arsenal that can obliterate entire civilizations. The United States has long prided itself on its military dominance. Its technological prowess is particularly noteworthy. From stealth technology that renders aircraft invisible to radar to drones that can strike with pinpoint accuracy from thousands of miles away, the United States possesses an arsenal that seems ripped from the pages of science fiction. This is not just a matter of hardware. The United States also boasts a highly trained and experienced military force, honed by decades of involvement in conflicts around the world. Its soldiers are equipped with the latest technology and trained in the most advanced tactics. Faced with an existential threat, the world's nations find themselves thrust together in an unlikely alliance. Traditional rivalries are set aside as countries band together for self-preservation. This newfound unity is born out of necessity. The combined military might of the rest of the world, while still lagging behind that of the United States, is not insignificant. Russia, China, and other major powers possess formidable militaries of their own. More importantly, the global coalition has one crucial advantage: numbers. The sheer size of the opposing force, drawn from every corner of the globe, presents a logistical nightmare for the United States. This unlikely alliance, forged in the fires of conflict, represents a glimmer of hope in a world teetering on the brink. It is a testament to the enduring human spirit, the ability to find common ground even in the face of overwhelming adversity. Despite facing a united world, the United States holds a distinct technological edge. Its military enjoys decades of advanced research and development, resulting in weaponry and tactics far surpassing any other nation. The might of the U.S. military is not just about brute force, it's about precision and technological superiority. Drones, guided by artificial intelligence, can strike targets with surgical precision, minimizing collateral damage. Cyber warfare capabilities can cripple enemy infrastructure and communications. The U.S. military has long been at the forefront of integrating cutting-edge technology into its operations. This technological advantage gives it a significant edge in any conflict, allowing it to project power globally with unmatched speed and efficiency. The vast intelligence network of the United States is another formidable asset. Satellites constantly monitor the globe, providing real-time intelligence on enemy movements and capabilities. This information, coupled with advanced analytical capabilities, allows the U.S. military to anticipate threats and respond accordingly. Section 5. Strength in numbers, the collective might of nations. The world, however, is not without its own strengths. While individually outmatched, the combined forces of the world present a formidable challenge. Sheer numbers, strategic alliances, and the will to defend their homelands become their greatest assets. Russia, with its vast nuclear arsenal and hardened military, poses a significant threat. China's rapidly modernizing military and economic strength cannot be ignored. The European Union, while primarily focused on diplomacy, boasts a combined military force that cannot be discounted. Beyond the major powers, smaller nations, fueled by a fierce determination to protect their sovereignty, contribute to the global resistance. They engage in guerrilla warfare tactics, exploiting their knowledge of local terrain and utilizing unconventional methods to disrupt the US military's advance. This global resistance movement, while lacking the technological sophistication of the United States, possesses something far more potent: the unwavering will of people fighting for their survival. This determination, coupled with strategic alliances and a deep understanding of local conditions, poses a significant challenge to the US military. Section 6. Global Cataclysm, Economic and Social Collapse. As the war rages, the global economy collapses, supply chains are disrupted, trade grinds to a halt, financial markets crash, the world plunges into a depression unlike any seen before. The social fabric of nations unravels, food and water shortages become commonplace, refugees flee war-torn regions, overwhelming neighboring countries. Governments struggle to maintain order as chaos and lawlessness spread. The war's impact on the environment is equally devastating. Pollution skyrockets as industrial centers are bombed and oil fields set ablaze. Nuclear fallout from potential strikes poisons the air and water. The planet teeters on the brink of ecological disaster. The human cost of the war is immeasurable. Millions, perhaps billions, perish in the fighting. Disease and famine run rampant. The very foundations of civilization crumble as the world descends into anarchy. Section 7. The Nuclear Threat, a Shadow over Humanity. Looming over this apocalyptic scenario is the specter of nuclear war. The United States possesses thousands of nuclear warheads, each capable of unimaginable destruction. Other nuclear powers facing existential threats may be tempted to unleash their own arsenals. The use of even a single nuclear weapon would have catastrophic consequences. Entire cities would be vaporized in an instant. Millions would die from the initial blast, radiation sickness, and the ensuing nuclear winter. The long-term effects of a nuclear war are even more horrifying. Radiation would contaminate the planet for generations. The global climate would be irrevocably altered. Human civilization as we know it would cease to exist. The very thought of nuclear war is a chilling reminder of the fragility of human existence. It underscores the urgent need for diplomacy, cooperation, and the peaceful resolution of conflict. Section 8. A World in Ruins, Imagining the Unimaginable Aftermath. In the aftermath of such a devastating global conflict, the world would be unrecognizable, cities would lie in ruins, nations would cease to exist. The survivors, haunted by the horrors they have witnessed, would struggle to rebuild amidst the ashes. The environment, scarred by war and poisoned by radiation, would take centuries, if not millennia, to recover. The delicate balance of nature would be irrevocably disrupted. The planet would bear the scars of conflict for generations to come. Humanity, if it survives at all, would be forever changed. The very concept of war might cease to exist, not out of some newfound enlightenment, but out of the sheer terror of repeating the mistakes of the past. The world after the war would be a stark reminder of the folly of conflict, a testament to the destructive capacity of humankind. It would be a world defined by loss, by the absence of all that we hold dear. Section 9. The Urgency of Peace, a Lesson in Global Cooperation. This scenario, while hypothetical, serves as a chilling reminder of the interconnectedness of our world, and the importance of diplomacy, cooperation, and mutual understanding. It underscores the urgent need to find peaceful solutions to our differences and to work together to build a more just and equitable world. War, with its devastating consequences, should never be an option. It is a failure of imagination, a failure of leadership, and a failure of our collective humanity. We must strive to create a world where dialogue replaces diatribe, where understanding overcomes ignorance, and where cooperation triumphs over conflict. The future of our planet, the future of our species, depends on our ability to learn from the mistakes of the past and to choose the path of peace. Let us hope that we have the wisdom and the courage to do so.